Hello, darlings. Welcome back. If you haven't already, if you don't care, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really helps me out. Today, we're going to be doing my March setup, and we're going to be using my new collection. It's called Happy Places, and it is Bob Ross inspired. In this kit, you'll get these 3 sheets. That's the monthly kit. But you also have the option for 3 add-on sheets. And I'll be using the add-on sheets and the monthly kit along with some other stickers that didn't quite make the cut. They're oops cuts from my shop. So let's get into this and start this setup. For my cover page, I am adding a gouache painting that I did off camera. I did record it and was going to do a paint with me video, but I lost all that footage. I painted this on a sheet of sticker paper, which, it helped with adhering it to the journal itself, but I don't recommend doing that because it did curl up quite a bit, but it was all I had. Now I'm using some Archer and Olive acrylograph pens to add in the March title. I did have some trouble with these pens. This was my first time really using them using them besides writing or doodling a little heart next to something and doing the initial swatches. So I did have some trouble with them. I don't know if I'm just using them wrong or if I got one that is defective or anything like that. But anyway, I'm just writing March with this pink, and I didn't think that pink really showed up a lot, so I took my fine liner in 0.8 and added a drop shadow. Now for my monthly page, I'm going to do a Dutch door. So I already folded and cut it the way that I needed it off camera. And now I'm just adding one of my large undated calendars from my shop in the center there. I wanted to cut it, but completely forgot. So I did have some issues with closing it afterwards because it was right in the middle of that seam. But now I'm just adding the date dots and the monthly overview sticker along with some deco stickers on the side. For the flap on the left-hand side, I'm adding an important dates section, and on the right-hand side, I am adding a birthday section. It seems like everyone in my family decided to be born in March, actually. It's my birthday month. My daughters, my brothers, my dads. It's like everyone in my family is born in March. I actually lost the rest of the footage for this monthly setup, so I thought I would show you the end result. I did a gouache painting on sticker paper again of an aged barn door and put those on the outside of the flaps. I did a section for YouTube, a monthly task, and a bills section. As you can see, I already have my habits tracker started. That was actually part of the footage that I lost from the monthly setup. So I'm continuing on with that setup along with my thought bubble section. I found that I don't really need a full page. I just need half of a page. So the rest of that page I'm using for a sticker ideas section and a sticker shop to do section. Leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you all would like to see from me. I actually have some things going on probably within the next few months, some major life changes, I guess you would say, and I'm contemplating making a second channel to document that. So just let me know any videos that you would want to see from me. Now I'm using these flag stickers that I made when I first started making stickers, just trying to play around and get the hang of it. They're not in my shop, but I'm just using them to make the headers for these two sections down below. I felt like the habits tracker was a little bare, so I'm taking this like mustard yellow Amazon Basics brush pen and just creating like a little border around it. I thought it turned out kind of cute. It was my first time attempting this kind of border, so I was a little bit intimidated by it, but it really wasn't that hard. I don't know what I was so worried about. Moving on to the next section. This is something that I started last month. This is a tracker section for my son. He has some like sensory processing issues and some other things like that. So I wanted to keep track of his tics, and he also has severe insomnia. So I wanted to track his sleep and keep note of when he sleeps for the night and how many times a night he gets up on the nights that he's having a particularly rough night. But I'm using some Amazon Basics brush pens to color those in. I went ahead and used a fine liner off camera before I started filming just to save on time. And now I'm just using one of the headers from the Happy Places sticker kit and just writing Gavin's trackers for the header. I also added a notes section to this so that I can write down any things that I noticed so that I could let his therapist know. I also felt like this setup ended up being kind of bare in the end as well. So off camera, I added some doodles in the negative spaces on this setup and some of the other setups that I felt like needed a little something extra, which you will see in the final flip through at the end. Moving on to the final setup for this video, it is the first weekly setup for March. I'm just taking that same green Amazon Basics brush pen, using the fine tip of that to create the boxes for my planning space. And I decided to go with a vertical setup for March, just to try it out and see how I like that, because when I do my planning, I like to use like stickers and other things like that to indicate things that go on during that day, along with my task lists. So I thought maybe a vertical layout would make that look a little bit neater in the end. If you're interested in seeing any of my after the pen setups, just let me know, and I'd be happy to do a flip through of those for you. Just let me know. Now I am using this mustard yellow color from my Acrylographs set. I have the warm fall collection from that, and you'll see I completely messed up the dates on that. I wrote 7th where the 5th should go, but I fixed that really easily with some white out in the end. Now I am taking this barn painting sticker from the add-on sheet number 1 and placing that in the upper left-hand corner. And then from the deco sheet, I am using these fence posts along the bottom there. And these are from the add-on sheet number 3. Now I'm taking that same light green marker and I am hand lettering March in the upper right hand corner, which I am not the best hand letterer, but I certainly try. I just think I need a little bit more practice there. Now I am making a events/task section at the top of my planning boxes there. And then I will be using these circle checkbox stickers from the add-on sheet number 2. I will add that this was not my original idea. I got the idea from Planning with Kay. If you've not checked her out, you really should. She's an amazing artist and bullet journaler. But mine are a little bit smaller because I prefer a smaller circle checkbox. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this setup. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, stay tuned. I will have the rest of my March weeklies video up soon. Here's this flip through where I added the doodles in the negative spaces. See you all next time. Bye!